Hello, day three. Today we're going to be talking about faith. Oh, my favorite subject. And today I'm going to be sharing something personal about my little journey of note of recent. So you can actually see what I'm actually experiencing personally. It's always nice to relate to a story, of someone that's going through something. If we look at faith, if we're going to be self-aware of what we are and who we are and how we walk with our Father, faith is one of the fundamental important points. We cannot walk with our Father if we do not have faith. Faith is a foundational stone in our walk. And we know by Scripture that our Father loves a faithful servant. If you look at what Jesus did with a lot of the healings that he did, he was always extremely impressed when faith came out. And faith was one of the most important points for us to be able to please our Father. That's really important. Do we have faith in God? And you can say, so many people say, yes, I believe in God, I have faith. But wait until our Father tests you in this area. Then you will know if you have faith. The moment our Father strips everything away from you, and you've got nothing to rely on, nobody to rely on, then you know if your faith is strong in our Father. And a lot of the times to experience growth in faith, we need to go through a serious pruning stage. And this is normally very hard. There's so many brothers and sisters out there that are going through absolute difficult times. And I think part of that is for the very simple reason that we need to grow in faith. It's through the suffering that we establish perseverance, and through the suffering we actually grow in faith. This is a common thread of what happens. Now you'll say, but some people can argue against that. I can honestly tell you. Now this is where I'm going to be personal. In the last 6 months, I have experienced an absolute breakdown of everything. I lost investments. I have been stuck in a job in a foreign country where they have not paid me for 4 months. So I have been under tremendous financial stress. At the end of next month, they are not renewing my contract. I have to leave the country as my residence permit and my work permit is tied to my work. So I have to go home. Now, I have no money since they have not paid me for the last 4 months. My savings has been depleted because they were not paying me for the last 4 months. So I'm pretty much stranded. They have promised to pay me my salary at the end of next month, everything that they owe me, but they have broken so many promises and they've broken so many agreements that I cannot trust them. So this is my situation. It is extremely impossible for me to be able to get out of this. This is where faith comes in. I am living a life of faith in our Father. I am trusting Him for miracles. I'm trusting Him to maybe send someone along the way to help me, or that they pay me. So when you are in a position where everything is stripped away, you cannot rely on people, you cannot rely on circumstances, you cannot rely on your bank account, you cannot rely on anything. The only person that you can look at is no one. You can only look to God, Yahweh, our Father. When you are in a position where your only hope is our Father, that is where faith comes in, that He will deliver you. It is through that faith that we walk where deliverance comes in. We know that by faith we please Him. So by myself, by March, I will be sharing an update on this testimony of what God actually did. I am trusting Him and I have faith in Him. So if anybody out there says that they have faith, pray that the Lord does not put you through this test, because this test is extremely difficult. It is really a difficult test to go through. The pruning is intense. It cuts away a lot of the imperfections, which is wonderful. We have to acknowledge that it's beautiful and be grateful for it. But it is such an intense situation. It takes an emotional toll, it takes a physical toll, a mental toll, and you need to be extremely sharp. You need to be extremely focused on our Father Yahweh. So, do you have faith in our Father? This is something that you really need to look at. To be self-aware of where you stand in your faith with Father. Ask yourself a question to yourself. If everything is stripped away from me right now, your income, your support structure, your bank account, are you going to have faith in our Father to deliver you? This is what you need to ask yourself and examine yourself with this. Well, that is the end of today, and please, to share this word, I really want to spread the message of growth. I want to start and get a community of global believers together that want to be set free from the deception, and where we can actually encourage each other and build each other up. And with this in mind, I really, really, really would like it if you could share it, like it, comment if you want to, and subscribe so that this channel can grow, so that the word can get out there. This channel is based on trying to uncover the deception and also to help us all grow. In the same way that I share the message with you, I'm sharing it with myself, and I'm reminding myself of these things. So at the end of the day, we all grow. But may you have a wonderful day, and God bless. And I love you all.